Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome back to more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartending action, as we just continue to chill out on the balcony with our boss, tossing back some brewskis, and reminiscing about past topics. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became a Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and I went to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges. The kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment, he was congratulating my dad on berating him a little. One moment, he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little. And the next, he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot, and my mom was always traveling. So I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists create talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question? I'm curious about you. Really curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Do you know how many people that applies to in everyday life? So many people you meet and you interact with on a daily basis, as fellow employees, as co-workers, as bosses, and workers, and subordinates, and managers, and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. People you see every single day. People who work in different areas of your buildings and stuff. And you know them, you say hi. You know, sometimes I feel weirded out that people know my name. And I'm like, how do you know me? How do you know me? I don't know you, but you know me? How is that possible? How do I worry that I have this weird reputation, and I don't know what that reputation is. And I'm like, I always just kind of want to be like, what are people saying about me? How do you know me? What do you know? How do you know? What? Who told you? How do you know me? What do you know about me? How much of that is actually even true? You know, stupid little worrisome things, you know? Things that don't even really matter. Things that don't even matter, yet at the same time, like, I recognize that there's things like that, and I'm just like, I don't really care. I probably shouldn't even care, because, you know, it doesn't really, like, lead to, like, any sort of negative experience. It's mostly just been pretty neutral and positive now that I think about it. It's so weird, though, how, I don't know, like, the kind of impression I kind of give people. It's like, you know, it's like there's some people, like, there's so many people I feel like, yeah, that person has a negative impression on me because, you know, I am me. They take one look at me and like, ugh, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Or they say something to me and I say something back just the way I always do. And it's like, I don't like the way you responded to me. No, sourpuss. You're a sourpuss. You're negative. I'm gonna write you underneath negative interaction. Yeah. And then there are other people who are like, oh, hey. I'm like, hi. How do you know me? I don't know you, but how do you know me? Like, oh, yeah, you know what? If you're ever in trouble, just let me know and I'll help you out. And I'm like, okay. How do you know me? How are you being so friendly? Anyways. Oh. From what you tell me, though, it seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in that circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. Why do I feel like that is so... Why do I feel like I know this person? And the one you called... The one you called for the helmet thing? That one! She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. Really? Panama? She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called... Oh! That's how I know! Because I've seen... Oh, yeah! That's how I know. Because of Nirvana. Nirvana. Because they keep teasing that's gonna come out. It's called Nirvana. And if you thought this city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business? What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved that bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave? That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh! There's my old partner from when I was in the... I'm speaking too fast. I'm reading faster than my mouth can speak. Oh! There's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait. You were in what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still have my face on some website from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, Len, Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Yeah, lots and lots of acquaintances. Lots and lots of people I just know. I know you. I recognize your face. Actually, that's more of a thing. Like, I'm more of like a face person than a name person. Like... I guess it's an interesting thing. You know the people I am comfortable and familiar with because I say their name. I will say their name a lot. Like, I don't even have to think about it. Like, if I know your name, if you know I'm saying your name, then you know that you have had an impact. You have left an impact and an impression on me. But if I don't know your name, if I'm like, hey, you, or something like that, that means you're just... I'm sorry, you're one of the people in the crowd. I'm like, hi, you're that face. You're that face. I recognize your face. I recognize you. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure, rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Well, this can is empty. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Hey boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping out with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a bit while. I see. Oh, but don't worry. Bureaucracy's slow as fuck. So they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with that guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throat is an unrelated matter. Oh. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry! Maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. Hey! I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip! That'll clear your mind for a bit. Yeah, maybe. Ah! This is interesting. Night falls on the city. Now, is that snow or is that ash? Oh, we're on chapter 2. Got it. Amarga. Got it. Coming right up. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure. $8,000! Jill is curious about the Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Have a nice day. $8,000 for the electric bill? Are you kidding me? Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. I see. Alright. Well, we're gonna go ahead and save. And we'll go ahead and end it here. So thank you all very much for watching. And ciao for now. Ciao for now.